Oh.
Oh. I think that means Goblintown. Goblintown, you want to go?
Please.
Do you know anything about the goblins?
So I'll tell you what I know. It was a free mint, correct?
Okay, correct.
Okay. And it was under the radar. And all of a sudden, my Twitter feed was just overwhelmed with goblins.
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on? And then I had a friend who lives in Wisconsin text me out of the blue and she's like, is this made by the Beavis and Butthead people? And I was like, I don't know. I'm actually not the
Okay.
authority. Yeah. But it was like so fast that she messaged
Yeah.
me and I've never gotten an NFT message from her, but she's like, oh my God, is this like the Beavis and Butthead people? My boyfriend just bought a couple just in case. And I was like, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm busy having a meltdown because our YouTube channel got deleted. And I like peeked at it and I was like, I should probably buy one of these. This is probably something. It could probably be Degens too, but I mean,
Yeah.
I didn't, and I mildly regret it right now. But that's about the extent of what I know.
Okay. You definitely knew way more than I did. I really didn't know anything aside from the fact that, yeah, Twitter one day it was like everyone's got a goblin. This is Goblintown. They're obviously goblins. They are a collection of 9,999 generative NFTs that are built on Ethereum. They do have some one of ones here that are cool. Like this one I think is so cute. I know that these are supposed to be like tongue in cheek and ugly, but I think it's adorable. And they were launched back in May 22nd. You're correct. The mint was free. And what's different about this project, I feel, is that there is no roadmap. There is no Discord. The developers have confirmed that there is no utility. And then there are no collabs.
Steph's kiss.
Yes. No collabs, no whitelist. It's just a bunch of goblins that they put really no effort into it. It was word of mouth. That's how you found out about it. And now the floor is 5.5 ETH for this.
Can we translate that to our fans who don't know what the current USD equivalent is?
Yes.
Just go to the activity tab and show us like a recent
9,000. 9,700.
It looks like a few of them are going over 10 grand. But yeah, so basically straight JPEGs.
Yep.
Nothing behind it. But you know what? That is a little bit of a lie, isn't it? Because the website, I did check it out, and I'm assuming you're about to get to that, is really good.
Yeah. It feels like they're trying to almost make fun of the exclusivity of a Bored Ape Yacht Club. And it's like, okay, whatever, they don't really care. The team is not doxed, but they have, I'm sure it's here. Yeah. So here on their site, like once we enter, we'll be able to see their Twitter names. And so you can go find who these people are. So we're going to enter. But it links out to OpenSea and then to their Twitter. And that is really, that's about it. I know that I have seen names on one of their sites for these different characters, and it might be the next release that they've done. So this is like from a project timeline. They started their Twitter account in May. The free mint for these Goblintowns was May 22nd. And then they also came out with another mint that is called McGoblin, which has its own completely different site. And right now, this is what the OpenSea page looks like. So it looks like they haven't been revealed yet. But from what I can tell it's just like a burger. It's a take on McDonald's. And you can go ahead, connect wallet.
Okay, now I'm really regretting not buying one of these because I knew.
The site is cool.
To our audience, so part of my assessment when getting into any NFT art project that has a suspiciously low utility explained or Discord or any marketing whatsoever is to just look at the straight tech. And I'm a big enough nerd to do cross-browser testing on this stuff. I know how nerdy that is. But honestly, if you know how to do that and you put this stuff through a cross-browser test, you can tell this is pro. Like I could tell just by looking at it, but because I'm used to looking at stuff like this, but just giving you a hot tip if you want to know if a tech team is legitimate or not. Like this is pretty rad.
It is. It's really interactive. Yeah, I connected my MetaMask. Hold on a second. So I'm assuming that if you go to mint one of these, you don't really have an option as to which of these you choose. These, I'm assuming, are just like generated for you. And then they all probably have some sort of rarity. I don't really know, but it's pretty cool. Like this to me is fun. This is almost like a game for whatever reason. But yeah, so these on June 3rd, people were able to start minting these. It does not look like they've been revealed yet, but we see different properties.
So you're saying I should buy one?
I would say so. What's the floor on these bad boys? Floor is 1.36. And then on an actual Goblintown itself, it was 5.5, right?
Ugh.
I think it's 5.5.
Want to barf.
Yeah. But it does, I looked at activity too, and it does look like it, I don't know if we would call this a peak, but it is leveling out a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's still like for having no utility, it's a big risk. You have no idea. But I do think that it's cool. And so I think, again, like what part of the buzz is that they, even though they act like they don't care, the website is super nicely done. It almost feels like punk rock. They're like,
totally.
We don't care about NFTs or Web3.
I get it.
We're gonna do our thing.
I totally get it. No, it's you're pretending you don't know what you're doing, but clearly the website articulates that you definitely know what you're doing in the web design world.
Uh-huh.
And the art world, like animation world too. You can't hide being able, you can either do it or you can't. They can. So
it's either like super brilliant or it's just really stupid. And maybe that's what makes it. Like there's a super fine line, and
we're going to find out, aren't we?
I don't think the artwork is that bad. You know, we've talked about Pixelmon and Heaven. This is way better. And this is, I don't know. I think it's really cool.
The artwork is really unique too. Like I've seen a lot of people duping this now. This is the trend, is like one thing gets popular and then everybody's trying to scramble and figure out what their secret sauce was that made them a success. Like, oh, it must be the way that this looked. And I was like, no, it was just like different.
This is the highest selling Goblintown. So it sold for 69.42 Ethereum 14 days ago, which is insane. I guess it's rarities because it's this king. I don't really know.
It was clearly 69,420, but the other 0 left.
Yeah, you're probably not wrong. So that's the highest that someone has paid for one. And then we get into the speculation because people, of course, are talking. So there's speculation around who is behind the project. And Mike Judge is somebody that people are definitely talking about. The guy behind Beavis and Butthead, pointing out like different sort of stylistic similarities.
Looks suspiciously the same, doesn't it?
Yeah, the Booger World, like just just like the pee and the poo, like commentary that goes around with all of the memes that are associated with this project. It just,
I am such a 90s kid and I love Beavis and Butthead. Cool. So if it's true and I did not purchase back last week, feels like 10 years ago. But yeah, I'm gonna hate myself a little, but what can you do?
I want one too, but not now. The other speculation is around Steve Aoki and it being a Yuga Labs. This I've heard less about, I think, but it's just another random speculation around who could possibly be behind this. I don't think it's
Yuga Labs is Bored Ape Yacht Club.
Yeah. By the way, I went through their whole Twitter profile to find their very first tweet, and I don't know how to work Twitter, or it is really just like they started retweeting somehow things just initially, but they really don't talk much about the project itself. Just like they pinned this on the 4th for the McGoblin burger. And aside from that, it's just a bunch of retweeting what people are putting out there.
Let's take a vote. Is it probably something or probably degens? Leave in the comments section and like our video.
Please make sure to write your comments in the Goblintown like aesthetic, and please make sure to like and subscribe to this video. That's amazing. Awesome. Okay, goodbye.